Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan, slowly, very slowly.
Gणपति அடைக்கிடுவோமே அப்பம் அதிரசமும் சேர்த்திடுவோமே மங்களம் தங்கிவிட தொழுதிடுவோமே மனதினில் குடியிருக்க வேண்டிடுவோமே அவன் அடித்தொழ தடை பொடிப்படும் சங்கடஹர கணபதி சிவன் அருள் பெற இவன் இருப்பான் நமச்சிவாய கணபதி அவன் ஹர கணபதி சிவன் அருள் பெற இவன் இருப்பான் நமச்சிவாய கணபதி மகா கணபதி மகா கணபதி கணபதி ஓம் கணபதயே நமः ஓம் கணபதயே நமः ஓம் கணபதயே நமः गणपतये नमः गणपतये नमः गणपतये नमः
Om, Om, as the ultimate manifest Gajamuga Anugrahamurti. I bless you all with Paramashivasya Gajamuga Anugrahamurti Paramavatan Asirvadami. பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளின் பரம வெளிப்பாடான கஜமுக அனுக்கிரகமூர்த்தி அனைவருக்கும் பரமாத்வைதத்தை அருளி ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். ஓம் ஓம். Paramashivoham program level 1, level all the participants I bless and initiate all with Gayatri Diksha, Samayakya Upadesham, Kalpatar Diksha by awakening your third eye and above all listening, Sravanadi. Listen intensely. Aham Paramashivo Pratama Vidiya Tritiya Pratibahipya Gayatri Samakya Ubadeshanam Diksham Asishaha Chadadami Diyanetram Jakaritva Tum Diksham Chadadami Gayatri Samaya Mah Diksham Asisha. ஓம். பரமசிவோகம் முதல் நிலை, மூன்றாம் நிலை தியான வகுப்பில் கலந்து கொள்ளும் உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் சமய தீட்சையும் அருளி ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். உங்கள் மூன்றாவது கண்ணை விழிப்பிக்கச் செய்து நீங்கள் அனைவரும் கல்பத்தை உங்களுக்கு அருளி ஓம் ஓம் ஓம். Listen. First, Shravana Diksha. Aham Paramashivoham Pratama Tritiyastarasya Sarapya Shravana Manana Nidityasanam Diksha Anaya Shravana Dikshaya Yani Satyani Ubadishami Yani Api Vatami Tani Sarvani Bhavatam Anuvave Parivartishyante. What? In this Paramashivoham program level 1, level 2, level 3, and in all my satsangs will become anubhuti for all of you. Om, Om. Now, I'll give you Gayatri Diksha. If you already have mantra leaf, please take it in your hand and listen and chant along with me. Om Bhur Bhuva At Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhuvaswaha Tat Saviturvare Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuvaswaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhuvaswaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Prachodayat. Now, I'm going to give Sivadiksha to all the Paramashivoham program level 1 participants, and 2 participants will receive Atma. Listen to Sivadiksha now, then we will go into Atmalinga Diksha. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. All level 1 participants, listen intensely. If you already have the palm leaf of Sivadiksha mantra, take it in your hand. Om Ham Haum Yanamaha. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. Om Ham Haum Namaha. Then Aham Paramashivoham Tritiyastarayo Sarvan Pratibhaginaha Asirvadami Bhavatam Chetanas Atmalinga Diksham Chatadami. Atmalinga Asti Paramashiva Paramashiva Shakti Mama Asti. Om Om Om. Atmalingam பெற்று பரமசிவோகம் தியான வகுப்பில் கலந்து கொள்ளும் உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் உங்கள் ஆன்ம இருப்பை விழிக்கச் செய்யும் தீட்சையை உங்கள் உயிரின் துடிப்பான இதய இடத்திற்கு அருகாமையில் எப்போதும் உங்கள் ஆத்மலிங்கம் இருக்கும்படியாக அணிந்து கொண்டு சிவப்பரம்பொருள், பரமசிவ சக்தி மற்றும் குரு மூவரது சக்தி முழுமையின் வெளிப்பாடு, அதை உங்கள் வாழ்க்கையில் இலவசமாக இன்றிலிருந்து நீங்கள் கைலாசத்திலிருந்து பெற்று உங்கள் வாழ்க்கையின் பாகமாக மாற்றிக்கொண்டு அடைந்து பரமாத்வைதத்தை அடைவீர்களாக. ஓம் ஓம். அகம் பரமசிவோகம் பிரதிபாகிப்ய நாத பிந்து கலா சாகரிதும் தீக்ஷாம் ஆசீஷ ச மகா கைலாசா பரமசிவஸ்ய அதிகுஹ்யம் ரகஸ்யமஸ்தி ஆரம் ச விஷ்யந்தி பரமபாஹ்யதः பவதாம் சரீரம் பரமகலாம் சிவ 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 இதி ஏதத் ஜபம் சாக்ஷாத் சமாதி அஸ்தி. பவந்த ஸ்வ சம்பூர்த்திம் ச திருதீய நேத்ரே கேந்திரீகுர்வன் அபார ஜோதிவத்துல்ய பரமசக்திசாலி ச ஏவ பிந்து ஏவ ஜோதிஹி யத்பவதாம் திருதீய நேத்ரே ஏவ ஓங்காரः யம் பவந்த ஸ்வ ஸ்வாசனே தே சிவ பவதாம் ஸ்வாசே ஸ்வதः பிரகடிஷ்யதி. ஏததே பரமதத்துவம் நாத பிந்து கலானாம் குஹ்யதமம் பவித். All the Paramashivoham level 3 participants, I am going to give you one of the ultimate secrets. I am going to awaken Nada Bindu Kala, the power of visualization, power of frequency. Power of verbalization is the power of vibration. Is the power of seeing. The power of frequency. The kala. All the three. Even by you will have the awakening of inside. Listen. My gurus, Raghupati Yogi, Kuppammal, Isaki Swami, all three adopt this technique to them for Diksha. They will not give Diksha immediately. Find out what is the Ishta Devata of that person. Bindu Kala of that person's Atma, soul. How they will study, you know. All three adopted the same technique. Times on various people, they adopting the same technique I have seen. Now I am revealing that. Listen. Now, just meditate on Om, Anagata Dvani. Oh. Not chant anything. You should not do anything. Just remember Om inside. then naturally in few seconds, that breathing will start flowing. Shanka, very powerful, energized by him. He will keep that Shanka near the breathing flow, the air flow near his nostril, and keep the ears and listen to that sound. Shanka will act like a loudspeaker. So, the being his soul, the disciple's soul, is vibrating through the conch. If he listens, then he will give Shiksha to the disciple. He will say, Shiva is your, Paramashiva is your Ishtadevata. Have it. Hari, Hari. He will give Vishnu mantra. He will tell the disciple, Vishnu is your Ishtadevata. Have Vishnu mantra. If the disciple of that soul's disciple comes as Rama, Rama, he will give Rama mantra. He will say, is your Ishtadevata. He will give Guru mantra. If the disciple's soul with Soham, Soham, Soham. If Parabrahmam is your Ishtadevata, you should do Vedanta Vichara, and he will Aham Brahmasmi or Tattvamasi or Prajnanam Brahma, any one of the Mahavagya to the disciple. Once me listen using the conch, I could see like a loudspeaker. Soul was vibrating. I heard Mara, Mara, Mara. First, I could not understand. I told Iseki Swami, Mara, Mara. He laughed and just casually slapped at sweet patting and said, you heard it right. Rama is soul. So I'm going to give Rama mantra and ask him to read every day. That is his path, and he will get liberated. And it actually happened. Because Valmiki had the same Mara as the initiation from Narada. That afterwards, Iseki Swami told me, read Valmiki Ramayana introduction. Valmiki got the mantra from Narada, that story. I saw mantra from Narada, not Rama, but Mara, Mara. When he chanted again and again, it became Rama, Rama, Rama. The science of discovering disciple. Narayana Swami Tata, he had his own unique way. He will just take the betel leaf and apply the Jnananjana in front of the third eye of the disciple, and he will see in the, not only he will see the Ishtadevata of the disciple, even the disciple will see the Ishtadevata in that betel leaf, and he will initiate. So listen, today, to initiate a Paramanada and Mahavagya to all of you. The Paramanada is consciously with Om. Don't chant. I'm not saying. Just vibrate with that Anahata Dwani, unmade. Now, I'll Om Ananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Sit now. You don't need to chant Maha or Gayatri mantra or the Shivadiksha mantra I gave you now. In practice, you chant Gayatri before chant Shivadiksha mantra, and after puja chant Mahavagya. Now sit with that Maha Anagata Dwani Om, because I will in Gayatri mantra, Shivadiksha, Samediksha mantra into your being. I'll put this as a seed in you. Just sit with Maha Anahata Dwani. Om. Om. Om.
श्री नित्यानंद एकदंत श्री नित्यानंद सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंद श्री नित्यानंद एकदंत श्री नित्यानंद प्रथमनमामि नित्यानंद नित्यानंद ऋषि मुनि वंदित नित्यानंद ऋषि मुनि वंदित नित्यानंद नित्यानंद ऋषि नित्यानंद हे ऋषि मुनि नित्यानंद हे ऋषि मुनि सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंद सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंद सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंद मुख श्री नित्यानंद एकदंत श्री नित्यानंद एकदंत श्री नित्यानंद एकदंत श्री नित्यानंद नित्यानंद सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंद सुंदर मुख श्री नित्यानंद श्री नित्यानंद एकदंत श्री
Oh, oh, listen intensely. All these great science, spiritual sciences of karma is getting revived. Kailasa. Listen. Kailasa has opened. Now the intentions to become Kailasa beyond lakhs. It was earlier thousands, now it has crossed lakhs. Listen. Social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and many other channels who put about our Kailasa opening in their languages below. Everything we scrapped using AI from all over the world. 50 countries we received applications to become crossing lakhs. I am not able to tell precise. And it is not like a casual, very sincere. Ask them to fill the application. They give elaborate, detailed. They have a clear idea about how they want to settle down in Kailasa. I was really shocked. Let me be very open. I did not expect common men would have listened to so many of my satsangs. The average person who fills the application knows at least 50 words, technical terms I am using. A little advanced. They know 100 words. Means themselves acquainted. Kailasa and Kailasa's lifestyle, Kailasa's principles, philosophy, that is what is surprising me. Now, wants to apply, please go to our AI, Ask Nityananda. This is the world's first spiritual AI. Go to that AI. How to apply? You will have a e-citizenship application. Then after that you can apply from there itself. We have evolved internally 50 leaders in Kailasa who will I don't know how many of per day 3,000 people are getting interviewed. Like a demo booking, they are interviewed through Zoom call, like a slots. We are doing left. Once we interview you, we clearly categorize. Krama means I'll explain. People who are not married, men who are not married now, but want to marry in future. They are called Krama Brahmacharis. That's one. Second, Naishtiga Brahmacharis, men who are not married and don't the whole life. They are called Naishtiga Brahmacharis. They can move next to sannyasa after training. Grihasthas, people who are married, who want to move along with the whole family and their kids. The kids want to become part of Gurukul. Then fourth is Vanaprastha. People like who are responsibilities, retired, now nothing much to do with the life other than meditating, want to live in the evening time of their life, phase of their life, want to live happily, enjoying spiritual life and stress-free, meditating, living spiritual life, and some of them may not have husband or wife, are retired, no commitments, responsibility. Those kind of people are called Vanaprasthis. The next is Sannyasis. The Vanaprasthis after training, Naishtika Brahmacharis after training. These are the Hindu orders. Same thing for women. Krama Brahmacharini means who are not married but want to marry in future. They are called Krama Brahmacharinis. People, the female who are not married but don't want to marry in future, they are called Naishtika Brahmacharinis. Then married, Grihasthas. Then Vanaprasthis, like a retired or widows. They are done with all the give and take of the world and they just want to now retire and live a happy spiritual life. Then Sannyasinis, the female and female Vanaprasthis can get trained, after training can take sannyasa. This is the female order. Listen carefully. Want to fit yourself, you are welcome. Many people are sending a message, I am already 65, 70 and I am not useful to Kailasa anyway. I just need food. I wanted to meditate and live peacefully. I am not productive to Kailasa. Me. Why will you accommodate me? Why will you entertain, engage, having retired people, old age? Listen, I wanted all of you to know, elders are the assets, capital of Hinduism. If you are above 60, retire, enough done with life, you don't need to do anything in Kailasa. Tell the kids that we have a large Gurukul. Spend time stories. Oh, in those days, when I was a kid, how we used to go to temple, how they used to teach Rama. From my mother all the stories, from my grandmother all the stories, how we all that old Hindu cultural lifestyle. Last 70 years, Hinduism has suffered worst persecution and cultural invasion. So, if you are an elder who knows how Hinduism was 70 years before, 2 generations, grandfathers, your elders, you are the asset I am looking for. You don't need to do anything, just anyhow in your place. Nobody will be interested in listening to your stories. Excited Hindu kids who are waiting to listen to your story. Your grandmother used to tell, putting you to sleep, how your grandmother, grandfather, your elders, family elders used to run the household, how do puja, the Hindu lifestyle which was which you would have heard from your elders or you would have been living. Just tell that to my next generation. Kids, that is all I need from you. Elders, Hinduism, who have seen, understood the Hindu way of living, like Hindu way of Diksha, Upanayana, Hindu way of marriage, Hindu way of cremations, Hindu way of cooking, Hindu way of eating, Hindu way of jewelry, Hindu way of everything. Telling these stories to the kids, next generation, youth in Kailasa, that is the greatest productivity you can do for the whole Hindu Dharma. I don't need anything else. You just be like your grandfather. How they will tell all stories there to their grandkids, how they told you. You just enjoy the same life. Elders, above 60, above 70, elders, the assets of Kailasa, you are an asset for us, not load. You are not a load for us, you are a lead for us. We need a lot of people, elders, proudly telling stories, old generation lifestyle. So, everyone, don't think just because you are old, you cannot do any work, unproductive or a load for Mahakailasa. No, for Kailasa you are an asset. I am actually going to give invitation to all the old age homes, into old age homes, any elders above 60, retired, if you are Hindu, you want to tell your stories to the next generation kids, enjoying time with the Gurukul kids, telling your the asset to inspire the next generation. We need to raise Hinduism. In Tamil, we used to have a word Patti Vaidyam, means granny medical care. It's like a food itself is a medicine. In the life of our grannies, our grandparents, Yes. Food is the medicine. Itself as medicine. They have so many recipes. So many recipes. This Party Vaidyam, stories, all these need to be revived. If you are a traditional Hindu carpenter, you are old, you cannot do any work, but you can always tell the kids how to do. All lost and sitting with our elders. So much of, I tell you, don't try to come and tell me, no, Swamiji, in the modern day, so many things are revived. No. Less than 5% of what was Hindu assets 70 years before, only less than 5% is alive and revived. Percent is sitting with the older generation who are above 60, and if we don't revive, may be lost. So Hindu music, Hindu carpentry, Hindu carving, Hindu deities making, Hindu cooking, Hindu herbal recipes, Hindu housekeeping. So much. Just by elders sitting and talking to the next generation kids. So if you are elder, above 60, and Hindu, you are never a load for us, you are a lead for us. That's why in Hindu family system, the will, properties will never be distributed when he is alive. By the 90, and his first generation, means the eldest son or daughter, they will be above 60. Properties will, those guys will be already stable and they know how to sail, and they will hold the, become 90, and by that time they die writing the will, they, their first, their eldest kids, they will be already 60. That is the way the family assets are. Running capital, running expense will be always separate, but the family assets will only be protected. All this Hindu way of lifestyle, accounts, expansion, economy is there. Hindu elders can contribute, teach, revive. So, if you are above 60, retired and Hindu, informed, you are not a load for Kailasa, you are a lead for Kailasa. Kailasa, just sit in the easy chair, sip your cup of coffee, Gurukul kids, the Gurukul brahmacharis, and Gurukul youth, university youth, all of them will be there all the time around you, listening to your stories, taking care of you. You will have a happy life. because there is so much to be revived. With this, thus, all of you to be part of Kailasa. If you feel you can't move to Kailasa, but you want to contribute to Kailasa from wherever you are, you can become a citizen and live Kailasa lifestyle wherever you are. Wherever you are. Do volunteering, that's all. I am open for everyone. Blessings. Oh, Paramashivasya Tayo Kalasamharamurtayo Paramavatare Aham Yushman Paramadvaite Asirvadam. Oh, as the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva, Shvarabhadramurti, Paramadvaite, Paramashiva's direct message. Listen. About Mahashivaratri. What exactly you should, the Paramadvaita blessed by Paramashiva experience three things. Paramashiva Jnana, Paramashiva Vijnana. Listen to this very intensely. Paramashiva Jnana, Paramashiva Vijnana. Decide you are Paramashiva. Your very existence is Paramashiva. Bhakti means from that space you are, whatever is manifesting as you, of this is what is the exact meaning of the word Sohamasmi. Pray, you are Paramashiva. Paramashiva is worshipped repeatedly in every sampradaya. Hindu tradition says, you God you are worshipping, including your dress. Listen, whether Shaiva Sampradaya, Vaishnava Sampradaya, Shakta Sampradaya, Gaumara Sampradaya, in all Sampradaya, Puja manual, Puja Vidhi, repeatedly all Sampradayas tell, you become the God you are worshipping. God and worship that God. Listen, cognition, you are Paramashiva. Offer yourself to Paramashiva and naturally Paramashiva will manifest and radiate. This Paramashiva Vijnana. I will repeat. Cognize you are Paramashiva. Cognize you are Paramashiva. Origin, all put together, and visualize and beyond this pure Paramashiva. What you know as you is when you sit in that space, whatever is manifest, whatever is known to you as you, offer it to Him. Shiva Manasa Puja. Parama Shiva Manasa Puja. Listen, does not mean you do mental worship. No. I mean, the liquid form, the flowing form of your consciousness, you offer it back to the core. Listen, Kailasa, huge Shivalinga, Paramashiva. And that super consciousness flows from Kailasa, gathers as Manasarovar. That again back and pour it on Paramashivalinga. Manasa Puja is not mental worship. Manasa Puja is that consciousness which flows out from your core Paramashivatva to him. Cognize this. Just cognize this. Just do this one Mahashivratri. For this Mahashivratri, just do this one. You are Paramashiva. Last 1 week, I am training you for that only. For that Tejas, pure light of Paramashiva. Your name is Shiva. Your form is the Param. Now, your body, your mind is Paramashiva's mind. Your will is Paramashiva's will. Your emotion, everything you know as you is because you are Paramashiva. With this move, with this space, anything that can your breathing, your body, your mind, consciousness, everything is Paramashiva. So offer it back to Paramashiva. That is what is Manasa Puja. Visualize the Kailash Manasarovar in Tibet. That Kailasa is Paramashiva. Paramashiva Linga. Ice and the water flows from that Kailasa. Is that Paramashiva's own consciousness flowing and gathering as Manasarovar. That Manasarovar you are offering back to Paramashiva is Manasa Puja. So whatever is oozing out of Paramashiva in you, as you offer that back to Paramashiva. Paramashiva with Paramashiva. Repeatedly I am telling you, this Paramashiva Jnana, do Paramashiva Bhakti. Because you can love only you. You cannot love anything which is not. The Upanishad, your love towards your wife is the your you, that you component in her is what you love. She loves her component in you. When you see your component in her reduces. Anything you love is a component manifesting there, you love it. Food, which makes you feel tasty about you, is done by that food. That is why you love that food. Sensory pleasures, sensual pleasures, places, people, everything you love one different dimensions manifesting from that person, from that object, from that place, from that thing. Because you are programmed to love. You are hardwired to love only you. No, your taste will get matured. You will start tasting Paramashiva, enjoying Paramashiva, realizing you are Paramashiva. Form is Paramashiva's form. Your mind is Paramashiva's mind. Is Paramashiva's will. Your core is Paramashiva's soul is Paramashiva's soul. You are Paramashiva. Sit Paramadvaita and worship Paramashiva. Anything flows from him is surrendered to him. Anything flows surrendered to him. Sit with this and listen to this whole, and I will also guide you how to do it. Om Krit Patmamasanam Datyat Sahasramritaihi Asanam Datyat Sahasrarabatmasya Amrutaihi Abhishektam. मैं हृदय कमल में आसन देता हूँ जो अमृत से अभिषिक्त है. What you feel as you offer that as a seat for Paramashiva. Krit Patma means what to feel as your core. Offer that as a seat for Paramashiva. The whole nectar starts overflowing. That Sahasrara Amrita starts overflowing him and everywhere. See, in Kailasa, the whole Paramashiva's form. From him, the whole ice flowing is that Sahasrara Amrita. Shegam and gathers as Manasarovar, gets collected as Manasarovar. You take that Sahasrara Amrita and offer as Bhar. Kritvatmamasanam datyat Sahasrarachyutamritaihi Bhatyam Charanayor datyat Manastu Arkyam Nivedayet. Listen. Charanayuhu Bhatyam datyat Mana eva Arkyam Nivedayet. मैं चरण को बाध्य पाए तो देता हूँ और मन को अर्घ्य समान जल के रूप में अर्पित करता हूँ. Understand? ध्यान से सुनिए. मैं चरण को बाध्य पैतोनी का चल देता हूँ को अर्घ्य समान जन के रूप में अर्पित करता हूँ. For that Sahasrara Amrita, that nectar overflowing on Paramashiva when he sits on my Hrid Batma, when he sits, whatever overflows from the Sahasrara is Sahasrara as Bhadya. Actually, whatever overflows from his Sahasrara is overflowing from your Sahasrara, as the moment he sits in your Sahasrara and your Sahasrara becomes one. Listen, do not allow self-hatred, self-denial, because every time you do this Manasa Puja, without self-hatred, self-denial will lose its power over you. It will be getting lost. Like you do yoga, you feel confident about yourself, your health, your body. Every time you do Manasa Puja, you will feel confident about your consciousness. How daily yoga builds your muscles and confident about your body. Same way, Manasa Puja is muscles you are Paramashiva and make you feel so confident about your consciousness, capabilities. A person who is confident about yogic capabilities is a yogi. A person who is conscious of jnana capabilities is Vijnani. If you are confident about your Paramashiva Jnana, you become radiating Paramashiva Vijnana. So listen, your health level, your wealth level. Anything you know about you, you are good, you are bad, you are patterns, you are right, you are wrong, your incompletions, your punya, your papa, nothing. Everything is Paramashiva. Like how everyday yoga builds the muscle, makes you feel confident about your body. Manasa Puja will build conscious muscles. And you are Paramashiva. About your conscious existence, you will feel confident. The Sahas which overflows, Paramashiva sits in your Hrid Padma, in your heart lotus, in your core. Invoke him and you decide what is vibrating in you as Aham, Aham, Aham. That Aham Spurana is that second from Paramashiva Sahasrara, the Amrita which overflows from Paramashiva Sahasrara, that Ganga in your Sahasrara and pores, that nectar is the water to wash his feet. And mind, all you know about your mind is your past, your present, your future. Listen, of regret cannot change your past. Any amount of worrying cannot. So, what you know about your mind is nothing but all your regrets about past, all your worrying. Collect the whole thing and say, from now, as because he is manifesting through everything, it is his. Astu argyam nivedayet mana manaha manastu argyam nivedayet. Listen, I am repeating. Tena amrite. I am repeating. Manastu argyam nivedayet. और मन को अर्घ्य समान जल के मन निवेदये. What I know as my mind, past, and everything, I offer as arghya Then comes the next step. Tena achamaniyam snaniyam tena cha smritam. Tena amritena achamaniyam tena cha smritam. Listen. Tena amritena achamaniyam datyat tenaiva snaniyam smritam. ध्यान से सुनिए, उसी आचमनीय पीने का जल और स्नानीय स्नान का जल with that same nectar, water for sipping and bathing, snana. Listen. The same nectar which O Sahasrara, visualize just like a Kailash Manasarovar. From Kailasa only gets collected in Manasarovar. So the nectar gets collected in you. Offer that it's Vadyam, Snaniyam, Acham. Tena amritena achamaniyam snani cha smritam. Tena niyam snaniyam tena cha smritam. उसी अमृत से आचमनीय पीने का जल और स्नान जल दिया जाता है. स्नानीय दिया जाता है. त्वं वस्त्रं स्यात् गन्धस्यात् गन्धतत्त्वकम्. त्वं वस्त्रं स्यात् गन्धस्यात् गन्धतत्त्वकम्. आकाशतत्त्वं वस्त्रं भवेत्, गन्धतत्त्वं गन्धः भवेत्. आकाश तत्व और गंध तत्व सुगंध बन जाए. Listen, the element of space, the akasha tattva, clothing, the essence of the fragrance, the gandha tattva. I'll tell you, what is akasha tattva? The moment you close your eyes, your inner space, that is the akasha tattva you know. So offer that and gandha tattva, the tattva of gandha means the smell, the principle of smell. Offer it as perfume, for Paramashiva. Ashatattvam vastram syat gandasyat gandatattvakam. Akashatattvam vastram bhavet gandatattvam gandaha bhavet. Akashatattva वस्त्र बन जाए और गंध तत्व सुगंध बन जाए. The element of space and the essence of fragrance becomes the perfume. Listen. Element of space, when you close your eyes, the space you feel inside Chitakasa is what you experience. Space element, Mahakasha. Offer this Chitakasha. Akashatattvam vastram syat. This Akash is the clothing for Paramashiva. And the principle of what makes you experience smell, that is called Gandha Tattva. That principle, offer it as a perfume to Paramashiva. Next, Chittam Prakalpayet Pushpam Pranan Prakalpayet. Chittam Pushpam Bhavet Pranaha. मन फूल बन जाए और प्राण धूप बन जाए. Mind lit as a flower. Chitta. Chitta is little more than mind. All the minds you carried from the time you started existing in all your past births put together is called Chitta. That Chitta you offer. That Chitta you offer it to Paramashiva as the flower. The very breathing. The breathing happens. That prana. How the breathing is happening in your life, in your existence. That very prana, offer it to Paramashiva as dhupa, as an incense. Your very prana movement, offer it as incense, dhupa for him. Teja tam naivedyam syat sudam buddhihi. Tejas tattvam deepasya artham bhavet sudam nityam bhavet. तेज तत्व दीपक बन जाए और अमृत सागर बन जाए. the element of Tejas. Tejas means of something which is self-effulgent. The light of something which is self-effulgent is Tejas. Understand? Is self-effulgent due to its fuel, but which is self-effulgent without any fuel. That is your consciousness. That Tejas, principle of self-effulgence, principle of effulgence, make and offer it to Paramashiva. The ocean of nectar becomes the bhoga, the food offering. Anahadatvanirganta Panchachamaram. Anahadatvanirganta Vayutatpanchachamaram. Anahatattvani Ganta Bhavet. Chamaram Bhavet. Anahatattvani बन जाए और वायु तत्व सामर पंगा बन जाए. सामर पंका बन जाए. The sound of the uns, when you sit silently, the sound of the universe, the Swayambhu Dvani, which is not the sound made by the rotating earth, is not Anahata Dvani. Anahata Dvani, the sound which is naturally there. Cosmos, Anahata Dvani, is the for his puja. And element of the air, principle of Vayu, that becomes fan for Paramashiva. Anahatatvanirganta Chamaram Bhavet Chatram Shabda Tattvanjagitakam. Sahat Sabda Tattvam Cha Gitam Bhavet Sahasraram Chatram Bhavet Gitam Bhavet. सहस्रार 3 बन जाए और सप्त तत्व गीत बन जाए. लोटस सहस्रार, that becomes umbrella you hold for Paramashiva. and the principle of sound becomes the song. The essence of all the sound, sabda tattva, nada tattva becomes Paramashiva. Next, Nrityamindriya karma Sanchalyam manasastata. ध्यान से सुनिए. नृत्यम इंद्रिय कर्म मन संचल्यम भवेत्. इंद्रिय को नृत्य इंद्रियों के कर्म बन जाए और मन की संचलता भी. See, in every puja, you have to offer dance. All the movements of your indriya. Sometimes while you are doing puja, you smell the Naivedyam and it feels so good, that smell. Supposed to smell, but automatically the smell will go in your nose. So all the indriyas activities, whatever you are doing during puja, so naturally your indriya active during that time. Offer all of that, all the activities of the indriya. To tell you honestly, not just the activities of indriya during puja, of indriya always. All the activities of indriya. Indriya is, which is the core of the sense. Indriya is, which smells through the nose, which tastes through the tongue. Everything you life is just a dance for Paramashiva, for him to see and enjoy it. For his pleasure, you are enjoying. Listen. Whether you are seeing activity, your seeing activity is for his pleasure. Your listening activity, for your smelling activity is for his pleasure. For your tasting activity is for his pleasure. Your sexual activity is for his pleasure. Nityam indriya karma. नृत्य इंद्रियों के कर्म. Let all the activities of your indriya senses become dance offered to Paramashiva. The ups and downs of your mind, the restlessness, good, bad, right, wrong, depression, excitement, everything of your mind, offer it to Paramashiva. Nrityam indriya karmani sanchalyam manasastata. Listen. All the activities of the indriya senses, of the mind, everything is offered as a dance to Paramashiva for his pleasure. ध्यान से सुनिए, नृत्य इंद्रियों के कर्म बन जाए और मन की संकल्पित हो। सुमेघलां पद्ममालां पुष्पं नानाविधं तथा सुमेहला सुंदरं कटिसूत्रं पद्मानां माला नानाविधं च अर्पयामि। सुंदर कटिसूत्र, कमल की माला और विभिन्न प्रकार के फूल अर्पित करता हूँ। Listen, the seven chakras, the lotus in you, and all the minor chakras all over your body, all that minor chakras and major chakras, that flower, that lotus garlands, offer that as a girdle to Paramashiva, and all the lower chakras and upper chakras flower to Paramashiva. Sumegalam Vatmamalam Idam Tata. Offer the garland of lotuses as well, and various kinds of flowers to him. Amayad Archayet Bhavakosharam Adibihi Bhava Pushpaihi Bhavakosharam Archayet. माया रहित भावों के फूलों से भाव कोशर पूजा करता हूँ. I worship the divine consciousness with the flowers of pure emotions. Amayam anahankar araham amadam tata. Listen. Amaya, anahankara, ahankara rahita, araha, raha rahitaha, amataha, mada rahitaha, cha ही मैं माया रहित, राग रहित और मत अभिमान रहित भावों को फूल के रूप में I offer the flowers of absence of deceit, absence of ego, absence of attachment, absence of pride to Paramashiva. Amayam anahankar aham amadam tata. Listen, when he sits in you, he does not have he does not have ego, attachment, that pridelessness which he is having. the egolessness which he is having, the attachmentlessness which he is having, you offer that as a flower to him. Next. Amohakam adam dvesha akshobhagautata. Amohaga, moharahita, dambarahitaha, adveshaha, vesharahitaha, akshobhaha, shobharahitaha, cha bhavaha pushpa. My मोह रहित, द्वेष रहित और शोभ रहित भावों को अर्पित करता हूँ. I offer the flowers of absence of delusion, hypocrisy, absence of hatred, and absence of agitation as a flower to him. As he is here, when Paramashiva is here, all these can't be present. Only the absence of all these Amatsariyam alopam cha durbudaha. Amatsariyam, matsarya, loparaytaha cha bhavaha pushpani bhavanti. Etani dasapushpanti. मात्सर्य और लोभ रहित भावों को फूल के रूप में ज्ञानी यह 10 पुष्प के रूप में जानते हैं. दस पुष्प के रूप में जानता है. Absence of envy, absence of greed. These 10 flowers, I offer it to Paramashiva. What comes, I offer these 10 flowers to Paramashiva. Ahimsa paramam pushpam graha daya. Listen. Ahimsa paramam pushpam indriya nigraha. Ahimsa paramam pushpam pushpam bhavet. Abhi pushpam bhavet. Ahimsa सर्वोत्तम और इंद्रिय निग्रह भी एक फूल है. Non-violence is the supreme. Control of the senses is also a flower. Daya pushpam, shama pushpam, jnana pushpam cha. Daya, karuna, shama, क्षमाशीलता, ज्ञानम, विवेकः च पंचमं पुष्प. दया, क्षमा और ज्ञान पांचवा फूल है. Compassion and wisdom are the fifth flower. Panchadasai Bhava Pushpaihi Sambhujaye. Idi Panchadasavihi Bhava Pushpaihi Paramashivam Sambhu. इस प्रकार इन 15 परम शिव की पूजा करता हूं. Thus, with these 15 flowers of pure emotions, I worship Parama Shiva. So, listen with this consciousness with Parama Shiva and offer the Manasa Puja. This does not meditation. No. Start from where you are. With this, listen to this satsang at 5 times. Use this satsang to do Manasa Puja till Shivaratri. With him, you will be ready for Paramashiva Kundalini Dhyan, and during the Shivaratri time, get ready to celebrate Mahashivaratri. This, I bless you all. Oh, blessing.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिग द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर समस्त बिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभकेसरी शैव सिद्धान्त स्थापनाचार्य पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महान्धकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणानर्हार्ह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबगीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनां अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञानरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहा कैलास परम्परा कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल् कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासनपीठकर्तः साक्षादुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वत भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि मनुधर्मशासन सूर्य सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपि महानिर्वाणोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ आधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत ज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्री राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान आचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान विजयी भव जय जय।